Hello everyone and welcome to another historic video. So today we're going to be looking at Leyline of Abundance Mono Green ramp. So every few sets I've been revisiting the Mono Green ramp time and time, but finally it is here, Elvish Mystic. I've been asking for this card every single set, but it is finally here. To make the deck better, I'm making a video to show you guys what the updated version of the deck looks like. So let's take a look. So this is going to be a best out of 3 version. In best out of 1, you can probably make do with the current deck because we are playing Karn, we are ramping really hard. Getting the Karn down against combo deck does allow you to exile their graveyard, and against aggressive decks we do have Nissa and Cavalier of Thorns to kind of wall them off until we can get Ugin down. And against a control deck, we just win automatically just because control doesn't do very well against a ramp deck. But the reason why you should probably play this in best out of 3 is because of Karn's Wishboard. So in best out of 1, I don't know, for whatever reason, Wizard of the Coast ever since Strixhaven, with the learn and lesson mechanic, they have disallowed you to use more than 7 cards in your sideboard for best out of 1. And that is very bad for best out of 1. So I tried to fit all the 7 cards that might be necessary on the top side of the sideboard, as you can see here. But even then, you do kind of miss out on some cool artifacts that we have been given with Historic Anthology, such as Retrofitter Foundry, Chalice of the Void, and Darksteel Citadel. But enough of that, let's talk about the main board. So again, I've been asking for Elvish Mystic for the longest time to come to Historic, and finally it is here. Now you have more consistency in going Llanowar Elf or Elvish Mystic into Freyalise. And that's really good because we do play Leyline of Abundance, which makes all our mana dorks produce more mana than ever before. So which means that you can ramp into something like into Karn and get an early God Pharaoh statue down, for example, or Sky Sovereign Consulship against an aggro deck, or just ramp into Ugin instantly and then just wipe the board against decks like Angels, Humans, and Elves. So Freyalise is actually a very core component in this deck. Most of the times what you're gonna do with Freyalise is you're gonna want to tap your Llanowar Elves for mana and untap with Freyalise and play other stuff on the same turn. So it's kind of like Kiora in a sense, but Kiora does require you to play a bunch of creatures with 4 power or greater. And the only card that we play that is 4 power or greater is Cavalier of Thorns. So Freyalise is just basically a better Kiora in that sense because we get to play with just a bunch of elves that produce mana for Leyline of Abundance. And once you uptick twice and you have enough board, you can just -6 for a Regal Force to draw a bunch of cards. But other than that, everything else is pretty straightforward. As for the sideboard, not much sideboarding going on just because it's a Karn deck. So you have Tormod's Crypt. It's a 0 mana spell that you might need on turn 3 against a combo deck. So you do need 0 mana artifact spell that can exile opponent's graveyard. And you have 1 portable hole since we're going to be playing 4 Branch Loft Pathway and 4 Temple Garden. So you can fetch the portable hole to get rid of their creature. And 1 copy of Grafdigger's Cage to stop graveyard shenanigans indefinitely, and 1 copy of Pithing Needle to stop things like Kiki-Jiki from activating, or even against Planeswalkers such as Teferi, for instance, and 1 copy of Golo's Tireless Pilgrim to get Cascading Cataract from the deck onto the battlefield so that you can activate Golos on the following turn, and 1 copy of Sky Sovereign Console Flagship against aggro decks, and 1 copy of God Pharaoh Statue. If you happen to ramp early and if you have spare mana, you can just put this down if opponent doesn't have anything, and then you can just win the game instantly since they're going to be taxed to oblivion. And 1 copy of Retrofitter Foundry. This is a new card and it's very good for grinding purposes since our deck has just way too much mana. So Retrofitter Foundry is going to be a perfect card for this deck, so you can create a bunch of 4/4 tokens, and 1 copy of Shadow Spear for that life gain, and 1 copy of Unlicensed Hearse for more graveyard hate if Tormod's Crypt was not enough, and 1 copy of Cataclysmic Gearhulk to kind of reset the board and 1 copy of Nissa against a control deck. You want to sideboard out 1 Ugin for a Nissa, and 1 copy of Ulamog to bring in against a control deck as well, and a copy of Chalice of the Void as a flexible removal spell, counter spell. But it is a double-edged sword, so I'm not 100% sure about this card. But if you don't have this, what you can play is probably a Meteor Golem for the spot. And for the last card, we have a Darksteel Citadel, which is an artifact land that can be fetched with Karn if you need additional land for that turn. But that is all I have to say for the deck. I'm going to be jumping into best out of 3 historic ranked queue to see how the deck does. And let's hop on over. That's what I'm talking about. That is what I'm talking about. Raffine's Tower. Got an Esper Gamer. Got an Esper Gamer. I mean, like, this start is so broken, like, especially going second. It's just so brutal. Like, what do? They just use Faithful Absence. They just use Faithful Absence. Yeah, like... like, I don't know how you deal with that. Okay, I believe opponent is probably on control because I see Field of Ruins and Faithful Absence. To be honest... Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Where's my 2 cards? Wait, what? Okay, looks like we're dealing with the -2 sideboard here. I guess we're not sideboarding anything. Ooh. Okay, let's say I go double Paradise Druid, then you have 2, 4, 6, 7, 8 mana next turn. Ah. We got 8 mana. I mean, obviously, opponent probably has something, right? There's just no way the opponent does not have anything in this particular scenario. But I mean, like, we have 8 mana. Let's just jam it. But you brought Dovin's Veto after seeing bunch of Llanowar Elves? What are you doing? Okay, I kid you not, opponent saw Elvish Mystic, a Llanowar Elf, Freyleys. And then Nissa. I guess, I mean, you'd see Nissa, so... maybe that's the reason they brought Dovin's Veto. Okay, one day opponent will run out of counter spells. That'll be a beautiful day. That will be a beautiful day. Also, where's my land? Where's my land? Two, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We don't want to overextend. Oh, they had another Archmage charm. That is incredible. That is incredible. Okay, you got lucky. We don't want to overextend too much. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think I'm just gonna attack with the Cavalier here. Supreme Verdict. The thing is, though, like... we're actually, like, pretty far from casting, like, everything. I guess this is not bad, because we can go, like, Llanowar Elf. And then play this on next turn. Maybe we should have just played one. Yeah, opponent has answered my board every single turn so far, so... look at this. Land. Land. Come on. I disagree. How do they have exactly everything every single turn? How? How do they exactly have every single thing every single turn? Also, I was about to say, 24 cards drawn, and we have 4 lands? Are you kidding me? Like, that is not real. That is not real. There was actually no land on top. Wow, that's crazy. I mean, we're playing 23 lands. It's not like it's not that... 23 lands is not that, like... it's still respectable amount. Like, look, 49% chance to draw a land because we haven't seen a single land in 25 cards. Okay, finally something sticks. Question mark? Could be worse.
The land fights for us.
It's so nasty, like how much they've answered every turn. You cannot be serious. Like, I don't even know. I don't even know.
I take no counsel. Don't get cocky. I'm not alone.
I would just love to just go to the next game, honestly. I am like ready to just go to the next game. Let's just go to the next game. Yeah, that was kind of nutty. We got the 1-2. We got the 1-2. Opt. We this is actually how we won on the in our first game. Yeah, this is actually how we won our first game.
Harness the elements. We will unleash an autumn of steel leaves.
Yep, that is a colorless, indestructible land. Void Rand.
Forgive me.
Yeah, what should I do here? I think I'm just gonna pressure them.
Harmony with nature is our greatest strength.
Oh, I just messed up. I needed to attack and then... Oh, actually, it doesn't matter. Because I attack and then play Leyline because since this has Vigilance. Okay. No! That is a mulligan. That is a keep. But it's still a sad keep. Whenever I don't see Lanorel, I cry. Oh, man. That was a good Kozilek. Jund. You saw my hand, like... there was nothing there. I'm actually very surprised they went with the Kozilek again. And there it is. Indestructible land coming through.
Together, we will prevail. The land
I could have also animated the forest that generates 2 mana for my Elvish Visionary, but I think this is better. Like, how does Jund deal with the Cascading Cataracts? Oh no, opponent. Oh no. Oh no. That is brutal. Okay. Ooh, they discarded Soul Guide Lantern. That's good for me. We need a Karn. Okay.
Rise, my elemental friend.
I will fight. My purpose is greater than myself.
The boat, yep. Okay, no boat. One, two, three, four, five.
Best if you stop.
Okay, that is tricky. Wow. This is kind of insane. They gave up their seasoned Pyromancer when they have Reflection of Kikijiki. Just to kill Karn.
Every fight can end in victory.
I'm not too sure about that.
Behold nature's true power.
Oh my god, this bug is... I forgot to put back the 2 cars that were missing again. Okay, we are playing with 2 less cars yet again. Okay, next game. Definitely next... After this, I'll add the 2 back in. The opponent took quite a long time sideboarding. Okay. I think the best thing you can do when an opponent has a bunch of discard spells is not mulliganing. It's not mulliganing. Armagoy. Sure. Okay. Goodbye, Cavalier of Thorns. That was so quick. That was okay. Yeah, I will have no cars. Opponent's gonna be kind of upset to find out we drew Nissa here. Oh, Cavalier again. I think opponent has what is it? Bone Crusher Giant.
Seek shelter in my stewardship.
Now I'm not gonna attack with Elvish Visionary. Just because something like that could happen. That was kind of close. Nissa almost died. 2-mana card, by the way. Okay, that kind of sucked, but... Opponent's down to 8 life. Also, my sound is going away again because of this bug. Wizard of the Coast, when are you gonna fix this bug? Oh...
I must seek comfort in the land.
Wait, they're at 6. They block this, they're dead. Yeah, they're just dead. GG's? Good games. All right. No Leyline, but this is simply too good of a hand not to keep. God damn it. Of course you show up after the fact. Looks like opponent has a removal spell. Did we just give them Elvish Mystic? This is like... There's no choice, right? What do you do? Wait, they actually play Shock? That means they have 4 Play with Fire and some Shocks in their deck. This is actually really not good. How do I deal with that card? That card's just absurd. I think if we had Leyline... Oh, there it is. Okay, we have a plan. Get Nissa down into Ugin. Get Nissa down into Ugin. That is our plan.
Go ahead. Fight me as hard as you can. Because I'm real strong. Let's bring things up
We might
to a
not
simmer.
be able to get there. Yo, I don't think we can actually get there. We lost our ramp into Nissa. Yeah. Unlucky. Unlucky. Okay. -2 Karn, Portable Hole, and Sky Sovereign? There it is. This should be able to slow them down. Nice. Very, very nice. Can't they kill it with only 3 mana? I don't think so, right? The sound is already cutting out? Like, are you serious?
I take no counsel with trespassers. We will endure all trespassers.
Six, 7, 8. I do actually have exactly enough mana for me to activate the ley line. Maybe starting next turn. We'll go for the next turn attacks. And we just let this resolve. Actually, no. We can't. We can't let this resolve. Because of Molten Impact. But this is still a win. I just don't see them, like, coming back from this point. Guess I'm just gonna ult. 2, 4, and 5. So I have 9 mana. Let's attack. Maybe I should have played Karn. Yeah, maybe I should have played Karn. So, are they dead? Block. They take 5, 7, 9, 11. Yeah, they're just dead. Okay, that's Harb going first, but now we're going second. And going second means that there's a good chance we lose, and it's gonna be not good. Opponent took a mulligan. Okay, do I keep this? Do I keep this? I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try it. They mulliganed. Good chance they don't have a burn spell on turn 1. They mulligan again. If this one of these Llanowar Elf sticks, we're just good. We're good. We're good. Llanowar Elf, no burn spell into Paradise Druid. Can't kill the Paradise Druid into Elvish Visionaries. Let's go. If they kept the hand, I would have mulliganed. But since they mulliganed, I'm betting on them not having a 1 mana burn spell or... yeah. Pretty unlikely, but I'm just hoping that is the case. Okay, here we go. No. Lando? Nice. Maybe I should have blocked. This is a really good 5 card. Ooh. That's not good. Molten Impact. Very, very not good. But now they gotta decide whether to play the Molten Impact or a creature like that. So I guess like it's not the worst. Okay. Okay. This actually would have made it easier if I just got a land here, but I'm not sure if I can play the Sky Sovereign console flagship here. Like, I'm not sure if I can. I think I need to keep playing these mana dorks. Okay. And then we play Nissa. Oh, it doesn't work because of Soul Scar Mage. What if I block everything? Is that stupid? Ah, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then play Sky Consulship on the Soul Scar Mage. They Okay. So Nissa. Attack. Good. We love to see that. I think we get rid of the Channeler. Attack, attack. Now they can double block. That's fine. Humano or Soulscar? I guess Soulscar has more higher ceiling. I think we got this. I think we got this. um, yeah. That quadruple block actually worked out. Wow. Wow, wow, wow.